This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 15. That which is crooked cannot be made straight, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I commune within my heart, saying, Lo, I am come to great estate, and have gotten more wisdom than all that have been before me in Jerusalem. Yea, my heart had great experience of wisdom and knowledge, and I have given my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly, and I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. For in much wisdom there is much grief, and he that increaseth in knowledge increaseth in sorrow. I like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Basham Rokah Kodash. Right? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Right? Peace and salutation to the elect brothers across the four corners of the earth. Right? We are the Hebrew Israelites. Not black Hebrew Israelites. Right? We are the Hebrew Israelites. Right? We are not affiliated with any black extremist group or any black extremist organization. All we are simply here to do is prophesy according to the Holy Scriptures, right? The downfall of Babylon the Great, modern day Babylon, which is America, and all the prevalence, everybody associated with America and this wicked system that we live in, right? Because we now read that the Scriptures say that which is crooked cannot be made straight, okay? Alright, the Scripture now read that which is crooked cannot be made straight. Okay? So, first and foremost, the man who was speaking the Scripture was a man by the name of King Solomon. Right? Who explained, right, the knowledge and the wisdom that he got from the Most High. Right? And in his explanation he tell you that for in much wisdom there is much sorrow. Right? And that which is wanting cannot be numbered. Right? A man who had everything, right, and leave words for the poor who always want what the rich man have, right? Or want what the man of the great estate have, not knowing that you have something more excellent prepared for you. You have something more, more beautiful. Right? Because this life is only full of sickness and sorrow. Even the richest man in this life had things that he can't escape from. Diseases, death, famine, pestilences, natural disasters. These things he cannot divert from no matter how much money you have. So that's why you have to set your heart, right, on doing things that is well pleasing unto the Most High. Right? You have to set your heart on these things. I'm going to read a scripture here, right, from Revelation chapter 21. Because that what we're looking for, it ain't really nothing else for we to look towards. Because we seen one thing happening to the great and to the poor. All are we have to dead and go to the grave. I wonder if I could get a scripture before I go to Revelation here, boy. Right? Because one thing happened to both great and great and small, rich and poor. You all die and go to the grave. Right? I'll go read the Revelation chapter 21. I'll start from verse 4. And Yahweh power shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And that there talking about the children of Israel. Yahweh power said he shall wipe away all tears from our eyes. You won't have to be going through pain in childbirth again. Right? You won't have to be suffering from cancer, families dying because of losing the loved ones. You won't have to be suffering from all kind of different illnesses. Right? All these young ladies, all these young men, first time you have sex. Right? You get an STD. HIV. Now you have to live your whole life in fear, right? And all these different diseases, right? I had a brethren once, one month he good, next 2 months is because the tissue going through in his spine, right? And he had to be bedridden for 2 years. So all these tragedies that happen on the face of the earth, right? Even if you get money, even if you become the greatest thing on the face of the earth, you're not going to be able to stop these things from happening. So what is to be desired more than find gold and riches on this earth, boy? Entering into a kingdom or entering into a system, a life that you no longer has sorrow and tears. Because you could do what, you could gain what. You can't stop death from coming, you can't stop suffering, people from suffering, you can't stop your family. Right? The scripture going to say, I'll start back this Revelation chapter 21 verse 4. And God, which is Yahweh power, shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. The former things of this life, including your body, this body that we in, this body that's subjectable to go off right through and doing the wrong thing. Right? These former things are passed away. And now we enter into something more excellent. Right? That's why the scripture say, oh, that where is thy sting? When you reach this state and you enter into New Jerusalem, hey, Kalalali Awa Basham Yawa Shai Brakata Basham Kodash. This is what we hoping on. To enter in a system where you no longer have to be going through these things. You no longer have to be in pain and in sickness and in sorrow. Working, your labors have no end. You're working day in, day out, and your labors have no end. Bills coming and you could never reach that settling point. You Jakes, sons of Jacob, right? By extension, are speaking to the Negroes, the Latinos, right? The Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, which make up the 12 tribes of Israel, are speaking to you. This is your hope of your salvation. Right? This is what prepared for you. But like you comfortable living just as how you living. You comfortable with being subjected to get up the next morning, right? And somebody could let go a disease that could kill you. Swine flu, Ebola, HIV, right? Syphilis, gonorrhea, and the line goes on. You people comfortable living in a world like this, where you have no power and no righteousness in ruling, and a man could just release a disease to kill you out anytime. Why you people not getting the bigger picture? Not understanding the bigger picture? It's not about making it in life. It's about making it into a system that the way of life is proper. It's about making it into New Jerusalem. Right? You could want to become better, how much you want in a system like this, get it through your head. Whether your situation, your living situation get better, the reality overall, not going and change. A reality exists. Doctrine, religion, right? Wherever the hell it is, could change and come and go. You see reality? Reality remains what it is. And this is the reality we're living in. And you people need to wake up and see the reality we living in. You're subjected to all these things. Which one of you could go and tell the CDC? Right? Salakian, sorry, not the CDC. The organization that has control disease and all this kind of thing in America. Right? That when them feel to let go these diseases, don't let go it. Right? Or the elite, in an extension of that, the elites, people and them who funding them. Why somebody want to tell them stop doing it, people of Venezuela that? Causing women to become prostitutes, causing children to be eaten out of dustbin. Man killing their brother. Like dogs in the street just to eat. Why somebody go and try to tell them make it better? You fools, you don't not know any scripture. Right? And unless you do, what it is your heart was to do back in Egypt, when the children of Israel was at bondage. Right? Turn back to your true power, which is not Jesus Christ. Because look how long people calling on Jesus Christ. The people not seeing this. As soon as the children of Israel started to call upon the true power, back in Israel, deliverance came. So Jesus Christ surely ain't it. Because people calling on Jesus Christ for years now. Hundreds of years. And no change in coming. Not even an enlightenment. Because Jesus Christ telling you blessed and highly favored. You pastors wicked who telling people this. About your blessed and highly favored. Wicked, wicked men. And the Most High going to judge you for telling people this. Making people become comfortable in a system like this. You wicked. And I hope that the Most High passed up to you all soon. Right? This is not a time of lavishing and trying to make it. Let the people see what's going on. Disasters, diseases. Right? The Most High say in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, the plagues that have never been heard of shall be released. Right? Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 27. The Lord will smite thee with the botch of Egypt. Right? And with the emeralds, and with the scab, and with the itch whereof thou canst be healed. Right? And this is what's going on. These diseases and different plagues that nobody can heal. These things on the face of the earth. Right? And why this happening? Right? All because, right? You don't want to happen to the voice of your Lord thy God. It's so hard to learn when is the proper Sabbath. It's so hard to learn where to stop eat where the Most High say not to eat. It's so hard to stop worshipping all these false ideologies and gods and sticks and stones that is foolish hand make. These things so hard. But yet you people wonder why your life ain't getting right spiritually, neither physically. Because let me get the physical part out of it, because the scripture say right now, right? The righteous have to go through the fire. So you know, right now, the only thing you need to get right is spiritual. Your mind, your lab, going back to that ancient word. Going back to your mind. That is where you have to get right. It's so hard to stop doing these things. It's so hard to stop committing adultery. For you men to stop sleeping with our next man's wife. It's so hard, right? For you women to keep one husband. It's so hard for you women to respect the laws of the Most High. Dress properly. Don't reveal your body. It's so hard for you men to mind your children, take care of your responsibilities. For this, the Most High raining down these judgments upon the children of Israel. But this is the cause why the world running how it is. And the Most High put the wicked one to judge. Because the Most High said that which is crooked cannot be made straight. When the Most High was making spirits, he made spirits to do good, and he made spirits, he made righteous and unrighteous spirits. Just like he created Satan, and you fools believe Satan doing your own thing. The Most High created Satan to serve him, to do the will of him on the left hand side. And he created Yahushai, which you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, to do the will on the right hand side, which is righteousness. Nevertheless, the time coming soon. Right? And this is love. What I doing here is love. I showing grace and mercy unto my people by trying to wake them up to see what is the true light. Right? What is the true light of men? Right? That I'll read that final scripture and then I'll close off. Right? I'll go into the book of John, chapter 1. Right? This is the book of John, chapter 1. Right? I will start from verse 4. Right? In him was life. Right? And the life was the light of men. And the light shineth in darkness. Right? And the darkness comprehended it not. Right? So, that light that the darkness can't comprehend is this word, this truth. Right? So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. Right? It didn't have nothing to be blessed and highly favored right now about. The only thing you should be blessing, that you have an opportunity to know what is to come. Know that blessing is for you, the children of Israel. The kingdom of heaven is for you. Right? Because whether you make $1 million, you get your life in an order at the end of the day. Right? Sickness, you can't do nothing to change the sicknesses that come. You can't do nothing to change the World War III that coming. Right? And I'm damn sure, no, you can't do nothing to cure all these diseases and the living situation of all your people. Because if you're a man of love and righteousness, you're going to want to help your people. You want to enter into a system where the food you're eating is not poison. Right? The air you breathe in, your children and them don't have to get no vaccination to kill them. Right? And if you tell them you don't want the children them to take the vaccines, right? They're telling you can't send a child to school. All these things people need to understand how the corruption going on, and it has no end to the corruption. And you, if you want to be wicked and say, well, create your own world to live in and forget about these things, they're you. You do your thing. But for those that have a little bit of understanding and a little bit of righteousness in them, seek the Most High. Call upon a true power, which is the Most High Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, not Jesus Christ. You're calling upon Jesus Christ and things just becoming worse and worse. And you all insane. But nevertheless, right? Double honors again to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the brothers of the hopeful elect. Right? This is the brother Tazawa from the Trinidad GMS camp. Great Millstone. Not no black Hebrew Israelite. Right? We are not no black Hebrew Israelite because the seed of Israel scattered across the four corners of the earth. Into all nations mingled. It could have Israelites looking like Chinese. It could have Israelites looking like any nation. So with that, I would like to say Mawat La Babal. That to Babylon, the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. Right? Hey, soon come to New Jerusalem. Shalom.